disappointed with this loss at home, and I think at this point, we're really looking at everything as just one game season down the stretch and needing to just focus in. I thought we did that for the first two quarters and early parts of the third quarter, but down the stretch, we just were not doing the same things that were causing us to have success early and feel a little bit like we let one slip away.
Illinois went on a 20-0 run between the end of the third and start of the fourth quarter. What were those things you felt like, you were doing early but not later on?
Well, I mean, in the first half, our two post players combined to be something like 11 for 13 or something like that. And then in the second half, we were 1 for 12 in those same two positions. We had some easy looks. I thought we missed a few bunnies early. Then we started kind of settling for, but I thought during that stretch, Illinois continued to really attack the basket, attack the paint, when I look at Jazz Shelley and Sam Hyde and the number of times they got to the free throw line and the paint touches that we had, I think we executed our game plan pretty well, but we still got outscored 44-22 in the paint, and that's just got to be something that hurts us in the gut.
Amy, as you try to diagnose the fourth quarter, not just tonight, but the last couple of games as well, is there anything you can identify that's happening that leads the opponents able to make a run and close the gap on?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I think each game it's been just something different. It's been, either turnovers, haunt us, or, missed layups, or, it's been kind of a combination of things that we can point to, and so it's not the same thing that you're trying to solve every time. It's just, something where we've got to figure out a way to close out quarters, close out halves, close out games.
Is it part mental as well, or absence that?
I really, I don't know.
Is there anything you felt like Illinois did different defensively in the second half to kind of limit your post players?
Yeah, they were much more physical. They were much more physical in the second half, and the game got more physical.
Owen and McKenzie scored 22 combined in the seconds. They didn't really do much in the first. Was there something that they were doing that confused you guys defensively?
I don't think so. They're just both really good about attacking the basket and getting into the paint, and they both did a great job of that.
There was a stretch where your team had 12 straight free throw attempts, I believe. The last few games, the team has had a lot of free throw attempts, maybe more than usual. What has been, working in terms of getting inside and getting to the line?
Yeah, I think that's something we've been making a conscious decision to try to do is to attack, and I think Sam Hybe getting back to kind of a little bit more typical Sam Hybe and more towards true health. She's really good at that. She's explosive, and she does a great job of being able to attack and get herself and draw fouls.
Sam kind of took the game into her own hands there at the end, trying to make that comeback. What does it say about her leadership on this team?
I think it's just, she's a competitor, and we all know that. And she's been there before. She made big plays in fourth quarters and, lots of times. And so I think that's something that she has confidence to do, and our team has confidence in her to do.
You say it's going to be a one-game season down the stretch. How do you think your team will respond to that kind of attitude? Not that you had it been like that way, but how do you expect them to handle this loss and then the month left of the regular season that you have?
Yeah, I expect them to compete, and that's what we're here for, and that's what we do. And this is a team that knows that everything's not always easy, and adversity will come, but we embrace hard things in our program, and it's something that defines character. And so we're going to make sure that this defining moment for our character is toughness and grit and fight.
Another game here in a few days. What's the biggest challenge of this week with 3 games in 7 days?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge right now is just, we've got some kids that are playing a lot of minutes, and so we've got to find ways to keep them fresh and healthy, and yet still prepared for what we're going to see